Suppose we'll have to talk about Grateful Dead a little bit tonight. Like Jake Nobby too. Comments yet? What the hell? Over here. Bobby. And they're gonna pinch me for this right away. Like a noise filter.
We have nothing but time. Maybe we don't have time.
We have 2 minutes at least, Joe. We're gonna let it think for a couple minutes.
Who's our first viewers? Let me know.
If I see him come up, heck yeah, I'll tell you they're here, man. Got him on the box over here.
City girls, they're not the
Give a
same.
share if you care, folks. Got about 2 minutes to air. We're gonna do some sharing.
Different breed. Give 'em a different.
We're not gonna do sharing. But
We're not live yet, right?
we'll get close, man. Oh, we're live. We're live. All right. Don't say anything embarrassing at this point.
They're court. They're balling their game.
I'm only gonna share a couple places tonight, and if you feel like sharing it,
Oh,
or
they
share it.
know so
Try to
much
keep an eye in there. Say hi if you're in the room. Leave a comment.
What you gonna think? What you gonna
They
do?
put up the music. They make that sound.
They're turning on.
Like Della, man.
They leave no doubt.
We're gonna find the window where I was gonna. Oh shit! I lost the theme song.
City girls. Loose curls.
Thanks, Bobby Burr. Are we officially started? Or no?
Yeah, as soon as I turn on the sound, man, it rolls back.
On the air.
Hey, whoa! Hold on, we'll get this going right.
Well, it's finally 4:20 and we're feeling fine. The Phil and John Zone's right on time.
Oh boy, here we are, aren't we?
Pull up a chair
Picture in
and
a
tell
picture
your
in a
neighbor too. They'll draw up a story for me.
Let me know, folks. If you're out there, say hello in the chat.
It's
I don't
finally 4:20
even
and we're feeling
remember
fine.
this.
The Phil and John Zone's right
He did this
on
one
time.
special for us for Christmas last year, man.
Grab your coffee and some records too. The day's events they will paint for you. It's the
Aye.
Phil and John. Phil and John Zone.
All right.
I don't really want to be on the show. I'm deep in writing right now. I got.
Oh, you're going to
nothing
be on the
for
show later, Jake Nobby. Jake Nobby said he'd probably be on the show tonight, folks. So maybe in the second hour we'll get us
Jake Dobby's coming up.
hopefully in a little bit. Yeah, hopefully in a little bit. Yeah, definitely. So, but first we're going to talk. Just going to say, hey, Phil, what's going on? Phil and John.
Hi, John. How are you?
It's Wednesday, January 14th, 6:00 p.m. tonight. We're going on Eastern Time Zone tonight for because our buddies is going to check in from Eastern Time Zone tonight if they're in Canada. Here in a little bit, our good friend Mike Lynch is going to be on the show. Got a couple
Really?
surprises lined up for us, so we're kind of play it by ear, or if I don't know how you play by ear. I saw somebody play piano by ear once. It was horrible. They just sounded their ear on the piano and they just played it. It was not
I
as
hope
pretty
you
as I
did.
thought it would be. Go ahead, Phil. How you doing, buddy?
Good, John. Good. Hi, John Lynch. You're one of our first ones.
Mike Lynch. You'll get it. I'm John, and he's Mike. You'll figure it out when you see him. We don't look that much alike. But yeah, folks, here we are, the second week in January already, and we're still here doing our thing. I'm trying our best to stay positive and happy and all that good stuff. And if you're out there in the room, say hello. If you feel like sharing it, share it. Tell Grandma to come on in the room if she wants to listen to me talk and ramble on and on for 2 hours with Phil here listening. He's so patient with me, this Phil. You know, I got to give it up to him. I don't think he can hear me right now, but he's just so patient with me. I just talk and talk and talk, and he has to, I don't hardly give him a chance to speak up ever at all. So, Phil, I'm just saying that out loud, so you know I can see it, buddy. You know, cheers.
Cheers.
What a week we had. What a week. What a week. What a week. Bobby Weir, folks. Bobby Weir, big deal.
Yeah, I needed that. Yeah.
One of the last main performers and remaining members of the Grateful Dead and the original formation of the original Skeleton crew. So, Bobby, we're putting the show out for you tonight. We're saying, hey, thank you. I don't know if there'll be any Bob Weir related stuff, or we'll just talk about him from time to time. But I'm sure I got a story to tell. I told
you. All right. I need that shot. I'll do another one. I get you too. And then I can talk for a minute.
Okay. All right. Is that going to help, you think? All right. If it helps, it helps. That's all that matters, Just trying to get you through the night, Phil.
Remember, it's the Phil N Jon Zone show.
It is the Phil and Jon Zone. I had to. My producer was just in the room.
I got a
she gave me some
snowshoes
notes.
coming up on July 30th or 30th and 31st. The Two Brothers Roundhouse.
Snowshoe, yes, snowshoe.
There, yeah. John did the posters thing. Band Old Shoe, Mr. Blotto, Jakey Limo.
Heck yeah, Old Shoe. We were big fans of Old Shoe. They've been pulling that together. Matt Robinson, Old Shoe have been pulling together for us for a long time. What's the name? You know
Matt Robinson?
I do know Matt Robinson. We have met a few times. Mm-hmm. We've had good conversations. I may have given him the clue for the upcoming album of the year next year, but we'll just see what happens here.
Oh,
here's the artwork we did for that one. Oh wait, no, that was Snowshoe. This isn't right.
No, it's an old one.
Yeah, this isn't right because that's last year's. Anyway. But it's somewhere. It's the one with the... I remember which one it is. I'll see if I can find it. You keep talking. What's it going to be like? Who's going to be playing?
Old Shoe, Mr. Blotto, Jakey Limo at Indiana, John Goldfine and Josh Olkin. And two of the greatest guitar players outside in Chicagoland area. We get Mark and Josh Holkin.
Heck yeah. Josh Holkin, the spitting image, old Jerry RC. I tell you what, he's something
right else. There. I'll be there.
Nice. That one, folks.
If anybody needs any customer, I'll be vending both nights. I'm
right here.
I painted out the circles. So, yeah.
Anyway. Yeah,
Are you coming, John? You gonna come and hang out?
I don't think I'll be there. I think there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on in my world, as you might have been seeing. I'm busy.
You don't love me anymore.
I do still love you. That's never going to change. Like Bobby actually said that. It's never going to change.
I'm going to be there for you.
Just trying to make it through the night.
Some stuff. No.
Did you ever wake up to Stray Cats making love? No. Anyway.
Hey, we haven't even talked about what's going on with you, young man.
Well,
my friend John Griffin knows about Todd Snyder. Mm-hmm. It's going to Nashville, Tennessee, not Indiana.
Or Illinois.
Be a part of a huge thing that he told me about this morning. I'm going to let my friend John Griffin talk.
That's huge.
What are you doing, John?
We're going to go to Nashville and paint a mural. Amy and I are going to go down there and stay for a few days and work on a big piece of art for the wall in front of the Purple Building in Nashville, East Nashville, Tennessee. So then there's a special event coming up that's around that, so we're going to see some music, and one night, Todd Snyder's nephew is going to play some music, Levi Snyder is going to play some music. I'll have to see if we can get him on the show one of these nights. So we're going to do that, but yeah, it's just going to go paint a mural. I'm going to paint a big painting. I painted it a couple times in practice for him, but when I get out there, will it look like that? Not exactly. But I got the general gist of the composition laid out in my mind, and hopefully it's going to be all right. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Don't make me think about it too much. I've been thinking about it a lot. You start a project like this, and you take on a big project.
You get nervous?
Place. Heck yeah, you get nervous. You think Elvis didn't get nervous even when he went? Elvis got nervous, man. In like 1978 or whenever he did this, like the Christmas
Hey,
special.
John, you got your game.
One
You
thing
got your
he-
game on.
One thing he said was he was dang nervous, man. Elvis Presley, dude. I'm talking about Elvis Presley.
I got your
So,
back.
yeah, I'm gonna go
Good.
paint a mural.
You're
Keep,
good. You're
you know,
good.
pay
Want me
attention.
to go with you?
Watch the world go by. There's an extra room at the place, but you'd have to get to Nashville. You'd have to talk to Amy about that too, probably. You guys, it'd be a good time. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't be fun. Send her a message, see what she thinks. There's an extra room in her Airbnb, I think, but you'd have to get to Decatur at least. That could be trouble. Oh, that could just be trouble. I don't know. Well, you're welcome, of course. I don't know. I'm not gonna say you're not welcome, because you are always welcome.
You would laugh.
But I can have RSVP for you for the event, so you'd have to hang out outside in the cold.
But what you're doing it's great, John. Great.
Well, I appreciate that. Let's go with something else. Gotta get through this morning because. Oh no.
What? My name is Phil. Dude.
Not your fault. Something's malfunctioning.
Usually it's my fault.
Something's malfunctioning on my end, I guess. I don't care. I just want to do this part. Change subject. Let's talk about records for 5 minutes.
We're starting right now?
We're gonna do records because in about 12 or 13 minutes we need to bring in Mike Lynch from Canada. He's on Eastern Time. He's got hockey tonight, I think, too. So he's doing us a solid by coming in.
From Canada.
So let's talk about records, I guess. And this will be so exciting tonight, I'm sure. I was so random about what I picked out.
Is anybody watching us?
No, nobody's watching us. Are you shitting me? Nobody's out there watching.
Whoever's watching.
Someone named Laura Boyne. Oh, I think it's French. Boyne is watching.
She's the only one watching.
She's the only one. And yeah, no. But somebody out there is watching because they waited all week to see this record. They just wanted to see this record, so they waited all week to see this one, Phil. It's a Marv Herzog's German-American album. Now, this is better than talking about my mural. We can talk about Marv Herzog for a second, folks. For some reason, I have a huge collection of accordion records. I don't think there's much value to them, to be honest, but I love the faces and the happiness of the accordion can bring to a human being. Do I listen to him? Not on the regular. Oh, he's even got the lederhosen on the back. I'm just talking. Marv Herzog. Famous accordionist. Seriously. He had other albums called Break Out the Polkas. So, there's all kinds of good stuff coming out of the German-American album. So this one actually had German language and American album and an American language on it, which is, probably good to learn other languages. I'm just saying. Not to be a bad idea. Don't Cry, Anna Polka. That's the song on the album. I thought you might like that. Polka music.
Not really.
Not really. Okay, well, when you come over to the house, we'll listen to it
it's good.
in the dark, and you'll get this experience where we turn all the lights off and we put on the polka music and we just sit and listen to it in the dark. And
hey,
who
did
knows
I tell
what
you
can
I love
happen?
you, man?
It's not my hand on your leg.
We're doing this show. How many shows have we done, John?
Too many, 200 and some millions. We're like 215 or something like that. I don't want to get thinking about too much.
Whoever's watching
you show a record now. It's your turn to show a record. They know. They were grateful. Hey, they came here to watch our show. We're not sitting there at their show watching their show. So put on a show. It's got to be a good
our show, right? I didn't sign no contract.
All right. Well, you got to show a record now. It's in your contract that you didn't sign.
Well, I tried to pick some. I picked out 5 out of my stack. I got shit everywhere. Underrated stuff. And Rod Stewart is a very talented musician. And
I'm digging that hat, man, and the hair, the hair and the hat.
Really... too. Yeah. A lot of stuff that Rod does is fantastic. So what I'm doing with the albums I pulled out of 10 underrated stuff, I don't know. Yeah, Rod Stewart, good stuff.
All right, we're gonna bounce all over the place tonight because the first one was a Marv Herzog accordion album, but now I got like what would appear to be a clarinet album, but it's Buddy Collette and his quintet. That's great. If your last name rhymes with quintet and you have a quintet, you should always do that. Buddy Collette and his quintet, Aloha to Jazz. So it's like a jazz album of Aloha tracks because I got a collection of Hawaiian music. I got some jazz, but I got more Hawaiian music than most people should ever have in their house.
I'm a big jazz guy. You should go. I got stories upon stories.
But yeah, the clarinet, I don't know, it's pretty cool.
You should go to jazz fest in Chicago all the time.
That's so cool, man. Do you like the Utah Jazz?
Excuse me?
Do you like the Utah Jazz?
Um, I went probably
Side
mostly
note.
before you were born. I went to jazz festivals. I think jazz. It would be on a desert island for the rest of my life. It would be rock and roll or punk, which are my favorite things. It'd probably be jazz. It's so
Have you spent the whole weekend with Joe Strummer on an island, you think?
not Joe.
Well,
Maybe Jacques Luponte or Jeff Beck or no.
I think you could.
You got to be
You
smooth.
could start talking to Joe Strummer, and you'd be
Like,
like, it would be a great
no,
conversation for a long
Joe.
time.
Well, the more I listen to him, I'm a Clash fan. You know that, John. When I hear the different beats that he can do, kind of blows my mind.
Well, is it
I
your
was
turn?
about to see him with the Mescaleros, and then he.
Yeah. You think you're up? You're up. Record up. Record up.
All right.
Gonna make this fast tonight.
The Carpenters. Karen
You did-
Carpenter and the Carpenters, her voice and her brother, it just kind of, and you hear one song or another. It shows my age. I'm just doing it. Okay, I don't care. It's my show. See it? It's full.
Karen Carpenter.
Yeah, the Carpenter.
No, that's pretty. That's pretty. There's pretty songs on there, man. Make you feel good on that album. I don't know if you have this one because I don't know if I was sending you these albums back then, but this is a good one I got out recently that I haven't even opened the vinyl because I got the CD stuff. But it's the Band of Heathens, Stranger, and this is the first one that I worked with another designer on that we've been working on together for quite a few years now. His name will come to me in a minute. But kind of cool, and you can just barely see it. In here it says the Band of Heathens, but it's like just a little bit darker in the background, so it's really hard to see. It's a bit like the Smell the Glove album by Spinal Tap, where it was all black and there was nothing on the spine and there was nothing written on it and no song. And the Metallica tried to emulate that, but they put like a snake on there, or whatever. But like Spinal Tap's original black album kind of reminded me of this because there's such little. So it could be none blacka, as they would say in Spinal Tap. It could be no more black than this. Anyway, Stranger by Band of Heathens. Good album, man. Check it out if you like Band of Heathens. Or if you don't even know who they are, go listen to it. And we're just putting music out there so people can enjoy it and hopefully enjoy themselves. And all right, you're up quick. We're just getting through this because for some reason.
Sonny and Cher. Remember the actress in Sonny Bono, great singer. She's an actress. Sonny and Cher, great old album. And there were, it's my mom and dad play that, but it's a great thing. Sonny and Cher, underrated. She's an underrated human being. Sonny.
The designer I worked with, his name was Jason Ambrose. I knew it would come to me. We also worked together on some other Band of Heathen stuff.
Had nothing to do with what I said.
I know. I said what trying. Anyway,
That was bullshit.
Sonny and Cher were like the first great American couple.
I should be in control of this. I'll nuke you.
Sometimes I think you should, man. I'm just gonna. Well, I don't know.
Sonny.
What's up, Matthew Fuse? Good to see you, bud. Fuse.
Who?
Matt Fuse. He's one of the original Canton crew. Here's a good album. Nice black theme on the album too, on the cover here. Unravel by the Henhouse Prowlers. I talked to Ben Wright a little bit this week because they got that song about it's called it's not on this album I don't think, but it's called the Gospel Revisited. Hey, it's called The Gospel Revisited or something along those natures, but it's the one about your neighbor and don't judge him and all that stuff. But they released that song this week to kind of like public domain. Like what they did is they put the music out there so anybody can perform it. You can sing it in church. You can sing it on your album. You can record it. You can do whatever you want with it. And it's a song that's really touching by the band Henhouse Prowlers, Benjamin Wright, and Jonathan Goldfine, and Jacob Howard.
I'll see you, John.
Christopher Dollar. Anyway, Unravel by the Henhouse Prowlers. Check them out. If you ain't checked them out yet, you still got a chance. Go see them. They do all kinds of cool international stuff. Since our show's international tonight, I kind of want to go with the international theme a little bit, just to like the tiniest bit, If you're out there and you're watching, we're wondering why, but thanks for checking in on us.
During why. I'm wondering why. Is it my turn?
Record up, Phil.
All right.
You're up, Butters. Brian Flick checking in. Hemi Thompson, Matt Foos. Good to see everybody out there. Sarah Wetek. If I say your name wrong, it's probably because
Who's watching?
You're Matt, but Netta Trone's watching. Crystal Sharetta's watching. Laura Boyne, Jen Ann. Willa, Joe, Ellen Porter. That's Willa. Missy's little Willa. E.J. Peel, Joe Peel, Chet Turner, James Mullins, Josh Penny. These are all people that have watched so far. I don't know if they're all watching right now. I don't really watch that all the
I
way.
know.
I like to see
Through
that.
all these weeks, I don't see your name on here.
Oh, Mike Lynch is watching, our guest. You know, I think if we
Oh,
finish,
Mike
show more
Lynch
albums.
from Hey There, Hoser.
Well,
He's a Canadian guy.
Gospel and Review is the name of the song. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much.
We'll leave him in the room for a minute.
I knew it was a review of Gospel or Gospel Reviewed somehow or in those other ways. Sure. So you got one more and I got one more or something like that?
I
I
got
don't
two
know.
more.
Okay, I got one more if you got two more.
I got one more.
Oh, maybe I got
My
one
favorite
more.
bands, my favorite thing. And the Allman Brothers. Great thing.
Man, Greg Allman was the originator of the dark beard, blonde hair look. He married Cher for a while. He got a theme going. He did marry Cher for a while. Greg Allman, they were married. After Sonny wasn't enough for Cher, then she went off and married Greg Allman, right?
Yeah.
That's truth. I think,
But
man.
it's the Allman Brothers.
What do you say about the Allman Brothers? They're like one of the best bands of all time.
For me, my favorite concert, we all have our own thing about our favorite concert. Allman Brothers was time and place. We all have our own.
There's definitely something to be said about the Allman Brothers.
Canada?
Well, we have our guest tonight's international, but I got one more record to show.
Does he have a yellow card or is it a green card?
I don't know. You can don't ask him those kind of questions. Come on,
will.
This is the Phil and Jon Zone. We have certain standards. We're going to talk about music and
You
hockey.
look like you're from Cambodia hiding in the swamps of. Oh, man, what the hell?
All right, the last album, Bob Dylan, Bringing It All Back Home, and this goes back to.
I got two
What?
more.
Oh my God! I thought this was the last one. Okay, well you can go last anyway. This goes back to what we were talking about right before we did 5 records. Is my little tour thing going down to, with us going to Nashville, so we can do some painting. But this album was the album that we co-produced, or I co-produced this album with Johnny Cash's nephew, and this is my mom and the picture right there.
You're full of
But truth be told, we copied the whole design of the album when we did Todd's album. So I was given the directions only to make this album look like this album, front and back pictures. We didn't match it exactly, but we're talking about trying to make it look cool. Me and Chad Staley of Great American Taxi, we put this project together. I tried even down to the fonts that they used for their. I didn't get it very close, to be honest. No, it's not really good at all. But there's a bunch of good pictures of Todd on there. This is a great album. And when Todd saw this album cover, he wanted to make this album, which he made at Johnny Cash's cabin. Now, this ain't no bullshit. All right?
I know.
This is Johnny Cash's cabin, brother, all right? And these pictures was taken inside of Johnny Cash's cabin. And heck, Loretta Lynn was there when they recorded this album, man. And there's a story about her dancing in the moonlight in her pajamas outside the house. Don't tell when you're older, okay? Bob Dylan, Bring It All Back Home. Like I said, back to the story we were talking about before, records to Todd Snyder, which we copied a little bit. Because Todd had a little bit of gypsy in him, and he said, you take a little bit if you're a gypsy. And so he took this idea, and we just emulate. Anyway, so now, your last album better be a good one, because I put one out of order, I think.
No, that was pretty smooth.
It doesn't matter smooth. I want to see what you got. It's even better now. Oh, that was an accidental banjo button there.
There is really nothing that can comprehend to what you just did. What can I do?
Well, let's talk about that another time. Let's try to do something else, I guess. We could skip segments to the Mike Lynch segment. Oh, records are over now. You got one more show. Show it later. We got to wait till the end of the show for the last album. That's what we should do. We should show 4 albums, and then right before we go home, we show the last one. Yeah, I just think it'd be a good idea. And you don't have to. I'm going to bring Mike in the room right now, but you don't have to love it. But I'm going to go with it. The whole maybe showing the last album at the end of the show, because by then we're kind of toasty anyway. It makes it kind of fun and interesting. And so we're going to introduce our friend now, Mike Lynch, up from up North Way. I don't know how we refer to it kindly from as best we can, because it's a nice place to be, I'm sure. Nice, it seems nicer in here these days, but Tell you what, we're gonna bring him in the room when he's ready. Mike, when you're ready, you're just you can come in there and do the buttons and whatnot, and come in and I don't know. Here, oh, it's coming, it's coming. Now this is something that we. There he is. Oh, look at the man. Oh, he looks
Hi,
great,
Mike.
man. Mike, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
You unmute yourself there, partner. We get him.
Long time no see, Mike.
We'll get this unmuted here in a second. Here, I'll give him a little button to push. I think you're in now, buddy.
How are you?
We're good, Mike. Good to see you again, bud. Good to see you, friend. It's been a while.
Oh, shit, eh? Wow. How are you guys?
Better now, man.
Go ahead,
Holy
talk.
man. What a. Oh, there's Phil. Hello, Phil.
Hello, Mike.
Cheers. Nice
Mike,
to see you.
Here's my friend.
Our friend Mike Lynch here from Alberta area, right? Alberta area, right?
Ontario.
Ontario area. Sorry about that. We can't get, we're not too wise down here. But anyway, he come on the show early on when we was all stuck in our bathtubs basically, and played for us. We became friends in that moment, and we've been lucky to have him on the show a few times. So thanks for coming back, Mike. Seriously.
Man, it's finally nice to talk to you. I've been listening. I've been kind of following the show a little bit today, and yes, I see you're still talking about Todd Snyder and.
Yep. Lots of Lost in music this week with Todd. Well, Todd last month and a couple months ago, and now Bob Weir now, another one in our circle of people, And,
Yeah, I saw Todd a couple times live actually.
nice.
Saw him at the Horseshoe in Toronto, and also went out to Michigan and saw him one night. Stayed out in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Oh, what's that? Who's clicking?
Oh, it could have been. I think it was my computer. Something's ding dong. It's fine. It's fine for now.
I honestly wasn't sure even how to set this up anymore. I haven't done it in so long. I said to Patty, I have no idea how to even set this thing up.
We had that. We had that. At the beginning, it's all we had there when we met each other. That we were all. That's all we had from to deal with, to talk to people. And luckily, we made these new friends. And here we are, still we can still talk to each other. It's pretty cool. The world's changed a lot in the last 5 years.
Mike, you were one of our first guests. Yeah, you
I want
were.
to say pretty early on.
Yes, early on. Yeah.
Our show would go off the air, folks, and then it would be like, "What do you want to do next?" And it would here's this other guy playing music. He's standing in the bathtub.
No.
Oh, that's how I discovered the gentleman. I'm telling you.
You can see in the eyes. He's a great man, and
But a fan from the very start, though.
Would you
of
come
your
back?
stuff, Mike.
Yeah.
Since
Guys, it's great to be back. It's nice to see us again.
since we talked to you, you'd released an album. I remember, right? You put an album out in the last year or so.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
I've been listening to it from time to time.
I'm already working on some new music now, and just the country music thing. It never stops.
Yep. We had a big discussion last week about it with another musician about how these singers and songwriters they work hard and they keep themselves from show to show, and it's not always smooth sailing like it might look from our perspective. As a fan, everybody writing songs out there is they put their heart and their soul into it, and it's their job and they're working for that. So support them if you can, when you can. I try to.
Yeah, me too. If I can, exactly. I supporting.
Here's my.
I actually bought a 2-4 of that yesterday. I know it's backwards, right? It's back.
It's forwards on mine. It automatically.
Does it actually?
Something inside Zoom's reversed them to make it look right.
What's going on? What am I doing? That seems right. That seems correct. Hello.
Hi, Michael.
So playing a lot of music, Mike. You writing new stuff? You said. Excuse me. Hey.
Yeah, actually, today was a good day. I might have a regular country gig coming up, and like a weekly thing. And I was like, "Oh, right on." And I don't want to say too much because some of our listeners might be out there talking. And
you got a whole bunch of friends checking in. Jerry Walters
from the online days are here. I just like to say
promote it. Come on.
I like to say hi to Jerry Walters. Hi, Jerry. Jim Hoshucker out there in Saskatchewan, Alberta. And who else is here? I know Teresa Unger. She's a good friend of mine. And you guys know Patty Dolby, right?
I
Say
think
hi,
so.
Patty. There. Remember Patty? That's my partner there.
She's the one that helped be your production assistant.
Oh, she's always did the decorating in the bathtub.
This is what we do. Promote your stuff. It's a beautiful thing.
We're
Oh,
lucky
man.
to, we decided to start the show back up a couple months ago. We and Phil hadn't seen each other like for 6 months, and we hadn't done anything, and we started talking
Hi,
one
John.
night.
I'm Phil.
And he said we should do it again, so we just kind of picked it back up again for just to see what would happen. And we've been pretty lucky with musicians and people that want to hang out with us, and we don't know why.
How long was the hiatus?
Oh, we didn't do much last year. We didn't do much
Oh.
last year. We did a couple shows in December and started the year, and then we just kind of just like didn't do anything all year. And everybody's got stuff to do. Everybody stayed busy all summer, especially. And
Yeah.
we stopped counting. We stopped counting about 210 shows in, but we've done 15 shows since then, so we're probably 225. Just kind of stopped counting because I lost track at one point.
I wish I hit the lotto and
we did a couple shows on
hit
on
the
location
lotto,
where
not and just tug all the people like you, Mike, and the people that come on the show. And I scratch my head and go, "Oh my God, who are these people?" And my friend John too, who does all the show.
well, and it's
It's
not
just
all.
a beautiful
It's also
thing.
about the music I saw Mike playing that night and the way he plays and his puts your heart into your
Hey, Mike,
songwriting.
I don't know how to play lick, but if you got a hook or I like you, you're on my show. It's called the Phil and John Show.
I got a hook or two out there.
Man, I tell you what. No, I
I know
listened to the
you do,
album.
Mike. I
I
know
put the
you
album
do.
on rotation over here.
Would you like to play something, Mike?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm prepared. I know what kind of a show this is. I know what kind of a show this is. I'm prepared.
I
I'm
like
well
that.
prepared.
Well, then that's what.
It's a triple mic extravaganza sometimes.
Oh yeah, you're right though, John.
I
It shows.
know what kind of show this is.
I'm so like surprised by that. I'm sorry, I'm zoning off. Could be the weed.
We really had a good. We have a lot of friends that were enjoying it, and then we would go places like during last year when we didn't do a lot of the shows. We'd go places and go regular routes and whatnot, and people would ask us and they talk about the shows. And Phil kept exclaiming like, "Oh, can you believe these people are coming up to me and talking about the show?" And I was like, "Well, I guess we gave them something for a while to watch, So brought it back, and it's been fun. It's been good for us therapeutically throughout the winter, I think. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Right? Oh, and it's we're getting something like 20 inches tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like we've had a mild. It's been very mild here for about a week, maybe a little bit longer. And so, actually, to be honest with you, I'm kind of looking forward to some snow. Actually, just
Yeah.
for a change of scenery. Like I
Yeah.
get tired of looking at and the gray skies. Man,
If it's going to be nasty, let it snow, man. Let it be pretty outside at least,
is
And
there a song called "Gray Skies" yet? Because I'm gonna write it. I think.
yeah, there should be. That sounds like a blues number for me for sure. All right, Phil canceled out. He'll be back in a minute. He's been having internet issues. Last week he was in and out of the show 17 times
Oh
before he
no!
finally. Yeah, I think he might have pushed a button, but we'll let him. I'll send him the messages. We're going to go on with the show. The show must go on, Mike. That's just the trip the way it is, Um,
How do I get it to all three of us on there, or is it you just flip back and forth? With
No,
Don?
Phil just zapped out for some reason. He'll be back in a minute. He might have had to pee or something. I'm not gonna lie. He's very unpredictable, but he's kind of what keeps he's kind of the beef of the show some nights. There's been
Brian-
talk of
Brian Flick's in there. He says we're in the zone now.
zoning off.
Zoning off.
Brian Flick just recently started playing hockey too. I know you were talking about hockey too a little bit, and Brian just picked up his goalie pads again. He hadn't played for years.
Really? Huh?
Yep, and he's not my age. He's probably 10 years younger than me or thereabouts. But he basically he just picked him up again this year. They needed a goalie, so he's like, I can do it, and I think he's enjoying it from what he says, man. Good for you.
Goalies. Hey, I wouldn't play goalie. Are you crazy?
He's good. He's a good dude. I think he's
Gotta
kind of
know this way. Like I don't need another one.
right. I think he's kind of he's the kind of guy that you see him, he'd be like he could do goalie. Yeah, and he said he hadn't played in 25 years. He said, but
Okay.
he's good. He's a
I
good friend of
got a
mine.
friend of mine, a really good musician. I don't know, call him up there, Jeff Brown. he's been coming out to play hockey with us on the Wednesdays. Play goalie. Funny you say that. And
Yeah.
so he came out, and I actually asked him. I said, "Have you played? Are you?" I said to him, "I said the guys shoot pretty hard. Like, are you ready for that?" And he says, "Oh yeah, no, I'm fine." So when I saw him play, he was actually like boom, boom, boom. Like, he was amazing, actually.
Well, this guy Brian is also my favorite sound engineer, sound guy for live music. He's got a really good smile right now, so I just hope he holds on to it. You know, playing goalie, he'll do his best, I'm sure.
Well, they got a full face mask,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
which I do too now. I don't. A couple of years ago, I got the full glass because I just thought, you know what, I don't need a puck in the face. So for various reasons.
Laura Boyne, if you're watching, check on Phil because his camera's off still, and he might need your help. But anyway, yeah, sure, he does it. If you watch a couple weeks back, it's some good footage of Phil having a pretty good night.
What was he doing? Should I ask?
Oh no, you'll just have to. It'll come up in rerun someday. When you're older, I can tell you the story.
Oh, I'll get older. Don't worry.
We're already doing that right now, aren't we?
Bob Weir painting here, John. That was nice.
Yeah, that's when I did two paintings of him. This was the old Bob Weir, and I did the same time as I did the young Bob Weir painting on the day after we found out. You know, we're deadheads around here. That kind of what got us into our scene, and where we got us into music, following it, and
Yeah.
pretty important to crease each one of these situations. Every time we lose somebody in the music is a big deal. You know, Todd I was really close with, or close enough with. We'd done so much work together, and Bob, of course, has followed him since I was a teenager. So it's there was a post today about people that mourn people who they don't know, you know, but but because those people touched them in their life, or they wrote a song or whatever, made them think about something a certain way. You know, that's what songwriters do, and so it's been important, you know. So of course I painted right away. I got the canvases out and just went to town and started painting, you know. And 3.5 hours later, 4 hours later, I had 2 paintings done, and they were basically commissioned by some friends of mine, but they would have got them anyway, either way, probably, you know. But
Oh, I went to I love your paintings, John. I went to the vinyl store today, got some Conway,
very nice.
and I got an old Hank Williams record,
Yeah, I
which I
like
guess
that.
this is some kind of. You ever seen this before?
Recorded live? I don't think I've seen that one. I don't have it. I know that.
I know, I've never seen anything like it.
I
And
like.
I thought for $5, I might as well give it a listen.
Yeah, and considering it's a live recording of them, that's kind of important, I think, archivally. I mean, I don't know how many.
Absolutely.
I don't know how much recording was being going on back then. That'd have been some real to real tape or something like that, you know.
I didn't even look to see what year this was at all. I haven't had it, like I literally got it like a
I
few hours ago.
I'll be honest. I don't know what year he passed away. I know it was earlier than me, probably. Um,
Like, wasn't it like 51 or something like that?
See, that makes sense. That's where I would guess. Is somewhere back then. Yeah, you know, he
He's
didn't
only
get
30
to.
years old. He wrote like 200
He wrote
number one
country.
hit songs.
He wrote
And then
country music. He didn't just write songs. He wrote country music. Like he's like, here, hey Woody, check this out. You know, and Woody Guthrie's like, I'll take that. You know.
got that
Very
one.
nice. Yeah.
Well, I just because the show we're doing is going to be kind of a little more focused on old country for our weekly show that we're going to do. And I
Yeah.
thought I might as well dig into some of that old country that I like to sing, and also I love to do my own songs, but I also love a lot of old country and classic country
I
music.
think it's important, no matter how what you write. It's important to have a couple familiar things in it that somebody who doesn't understand, who know who you are, can relate to while you're playing your show. Right, a cover song. I mean, as far as like
Oh
um,
yeah, sure.
incorporating that in the music's important. I think in performance. You know, and there ain't too many bands that didn't do it. I mean,
I
you talk
think
about.
I think as a writer, you whether you want to acknowledge it or not, it's that music's in your brain. It's
Yep. Yep.
if you've heard it, it's in there, and it's gonna. But whether you mean it or not, it's gonna come out
Yeah.
into your song. And I don't want to give away any secrets, but
Yeah.
that's
Well, I've always I don't know if it's a secret. I think that just good honesty in music is. I mean, you don't want to get good honesty in music. Tell your story, tell your feeling, tell your day, you know, or whatever. And somebody else had that day or feeling too, and that's when music touches somebody. Whenever the story's relatable, you know. in a sense. I think I've got friends that are super adamant about all original. Nothing can be ever. That's their art form. That's where they're taking their drive. It doesn't draw the same crowd as, of course, as something that's a little bit familiar. But it's
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
It's art, I guess, in a sense.
Amazing. I'll bet you any money he's really good. But
For
like
me,
a lot of the time, I find that a lot of the venues and that they don't really, maybe they don't care so much. They don't know.
yeah.
But personally, if I'm in the room and there's a decent songwriter performing, I generally I'm like I generally like that. I
Oh, I'm
want to
with.
hear the songs I haven't heard before.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's nice if they throw a familiar one in there,
You
but
got
I'm still
that.
interested in hearing their song, you know?
It's kind of the relationship you're having with the crowd at the time. Like, how do they respond to it, right? I mean, I love original music, and I love hearing songs I've never heard before, especially stuff that like. I don't always like it when they say it's a new song, but I want to hear a song that I want that just grabs me, and then you wonder where it came from, and then you find out they wrote it. Especially that's even better, when it came from them originally.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, that's actually nice when you're like, "Hey, did you write that song?" Okay, as an artist, right? Like, if you write
yeah.
a song, somebody says to you, "Did you write that song?" You know that they enjoyed it, and that feels good, eh? So,
The story that Todd Snyder tells about going to an all originals open mic, and he's waiting his turn, and the guy goes up in front of him and sings a Willie Nelson song. So he starts bitching to the people in charge of the open mic and says, "Hey man, that's a Willie Nelson song." And he goes, "Yeah man, that's Terry Allen. He wrote that song. You're next. Good luck."
oh man, I wish I could say that. Shit.
They turn around and be like, "Oh, I get it. Yeah, sure. Original song. I'm a little embarrassed now, but that's amazing.
Didn't the guy that wrote a couple Alan Jackson songs passed away, eh? A couple days ago.
Yeah,
He wrote the Chattahoochee, the Chattahoochee,
really.
and what was the other one? Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
I remember that one. It played about the auto body shop where I worked all the time. I could probably that was one of the more tolerable ones in that era. But
I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll take it, eh?
it's
It was
amazing to find out where the songs come from sometimes, because sometimes we will assume that everybody wrote these songs, but then they come from all over the place, man. I've been a big follower of Rodney Crowell lately, and
oh
of
yeah,
course Keith Sykes. And these guys they wrote more than they actually performed. And you know
yeah.
their songs.
Actually, there's a big Canadian band here. Well, they're like 40 years. Well, they're older than 40, but their band's been going for 40 years, called Blue Rodeo, and
Sure.
they actually recorded shit. What was that guy's name again? Shoot, you just mentioned
For Keith Sykes or Rodney Crowell. Which
Rodney
one?
Crowell. They did a Rodney Crowell song, "Till I Am My No." Till I Am Myself Again. I can't remember what it was called. Somebody out there help me with this. I'm trying to see if there's nobody. People are watching.
Oh, I know. I'm not reading their stuff right now. I'm not ignoring you guys. I just got into conversation here.
Yeah, and yeah, Rodney Crowell's song is one of their best songs on one of their major
Is
albums.
it leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight? Well,
Till I gain control again.
I tell you, and
Till
when
I
you
gain control again.
when you discover one of those songwriters like that you weren't really. I mean, I remember seeing Rodney Crowell's face in Nashville and stuff for years, but not knowing what was going on there, and then suddenly you realize how much stuff he actually contributed to the scene and to the music, to the songs.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I think he wrote that "Leaving Louisiana in the Middle of the Night" song, or he just wrote all kinds of tunes. And if you're a songwriter like that, and people happen to pick up your music, I've seen how that helps people in time. Till I am myself again, says Jim Hossecker.
No, no Jim and Patty's yelling the same thing. That's not it.
Oh, that's not
It's
the one. Okay,
it's called Till I Gain Control Again.
I love it. I love it.
Come on, guys. I know
He's
my
got
blue.
the.
No, that's not it, Patty. It's
I got
Till
turned
I
on to him, man. I tell you, there was a songwriter showcase thing on Austin City Limits way back in the day, and it's Guy Clark, Keith Sykes, John Prine, um, Rodney Crowell, and the fifth guy whose name always eludes me. But And I left that with Keith Sykes and my Rodney Crowell. Just like I had to find out everything else they did in their life. I was like, I got to find out everything else they produced. Music's like that.
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
Was he in that kind of? It's funny to see a guy like that make it famous, eh?
He was Steel Drivers. Was his
Right,
band.
right. I
Okay.
didn't know much about that, like his coming ups.
I did a couple posters for them back when they were just kind of traveling around through the area. Steel Drivers.
Yeah.
And then Chris did a single, like one song or solo or something like that, and they just picked up on him. He's got one kind of voice, whatever. He got a big beard, whatever he is, he's got going on. Long name. He's got a lot of syllables in his name. I think that helps. Stapleton. But he's got a sound, right? He's got a sound.
Oh yeah, it's got a sound. Yeah.
Now the Steel Drivers had to go and continue playing after he released the band. Though this is sort of Janis Joplin. Big Brother and the holding company kept playing, but Janis had to go do her thing. But Big Brother still played for years and still plays.
Right.
The Steel Drivers had to go on and sing. They found a guy that sounds kind of like him, and it's almost kind of weird. I mean, you want somebody to perform these songs, like if they're Steel Driver songs that he produced with them. You want them to be able to play their songs, right? But the new guy doesn't look nothing like him, but sounds just like him. And listen, if you're watching Steel Drivers or Stapleton, if you're out there, but if you ever see this, I apologize, because it's got my curiosity for sure. But there he is. I knew you'd come back, Phil. Dang it! I didn't even wait to play a song till you got back.
Bill just popped back into the scene here.
Mike.
I had texted his girlfriend, man. I texted his girlfriend, Mike, to get him go wake him up.
Hello, Michael.
Did you even realize you weren't there, Phil, for that long?
No, I did, but I didn't. I just spaced out.
Welcome
I
back,
was
buddy.
listening
Welcome
to our
back.
vibe.
I got the smoke. Oh my God!
He's upstairs watching the show. Is what he was doing. Hey, you're
I
getting
can't smoke
your pay has been cut this week, bud. You were upstairs watching the show for half of the.
I got
interview.
paid.
I'm cutting your pay in half. I'm telling you, zero
Oh,
times minus half.
paid.
Bill, I'm gonna send you an e-transfer for all your hard work.
No, for all your hard work, Mike. You're
didn't do
wanting
it.
He probably wouldn't even accept it. He'd put it in the corner and he wouldn't even turn it on. He wouldn't know it was. I didn't let him sing a song till you got back, Phil. I told you I wasn't gonna. I wouldn't let him do that.
I was upstairs.
But now we're having a smoke, so we'll get into it in a minute. But we were just talking about music and stuff, Phil. Music, that stuff that goes through our brains and music's pretty important. Music's a pretty powerful, important thing, man. There's no way to
It's very important. That's how we started the show. Mike was one of our first guests.
Within the first 10 weeks, for sure. They're all on YouTube if you're bored, but you got to be pretty bored. The first show, I saw it recently. I went back just to look at it, and we did not even know close what we were doing. It's pretty bad, but we did it. I don't know. I got one cousin that goes on YouTube and watches my shows every week, folks. I got a channel on YouTube where all these shows end up at. If you want to watch them over there, you can watch them after the live production. It's better during the live production because you can comment, ask questions, make suggestions, come and take a poem, sing a song, tell a story, cut a fart, whatever you want to do.
Not in a bath.
Yeah, no, he's got this better sound up here, man. That's where the old Clockworks was. I just remember he's working on a clock there one time. Now it looks like he's been painting.
Old clock I got there.
I remember that. You've had it on the table for a while. You got your original sound turned on, Mike.
Can you hear me?
Do you have your
Yes,
original
I can
sound
hear
turned
you.
on? Hold on a second, Phil.
Is there something I should be doing?
There might be a setting inside of your phone for original sound for musicians. Are you on a laptop or a phone? What are you looking at?
I got a tablet.
Okay, up on the top right corner, is there a little thing that says original sound for musicians?
I don't see it there.
Your Zoom window? I know we should. We never did a sound check with Mike before. It always has worked. I mean, never been disappointed in what works out.
Well, if I've been talking, I haven't seen it come in or out. It seems like it's pretty stable. But I wish I could do that, but I don't. Honestly, I haven't seen that.
You just kick back and do your thing, and I'll give you a thumbs up if it's working.
Okay. Oh, geez. There's guitar.
It's a little washy.
Oh, so if you don't have that little setting on,
We're gonna figure it out, man.
I'll see if I can fix it.
Yeah, we'll see if we can fix it. You'll sound better. I'd be prouder of you if we could figure it out. It's got to be in like a little settings button. I don't know how it works on a tablet, but there's got to be like a little settings button. It's
If I
called
step
a.
out of the room for a second, I don't know if I will, but if I do, I'll be right back. I
Oh, that's
promise.
fine. That's fine. And it's like an original sound for musicians is what you're looking for, and turn it on. And then
Let
we'll
me, oh,
don't go too far. Please come back. We want you
you
back.
guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Oh, we're gonna. All right. So Phil, what happened when you were gone? I was concerned that you didn't come back, man. You all right?
Remember the Phil and John Zone show? Where'd he go? He's in Canada.
You painted that sign. Listen, you painted that sign to say the Phil and John Zone that way. I didn't say that's what. It's gonna maybe be the John and Phil Zone is what I was thinking we'd call it.
Ask him if what is he really on YouTube?
Is that Laura from Aurora? Heck yeah, we're on YouTube too.
Hello.
I got a
Are
YouTube
you
channel.
really on YouTube?
Yeah,
Folks.
puts that stuff on YouTube.
Oh, wait. Are you?
Somebody said Ontario Wi-Fi, eh? Great, you got all kinds of fans out there, Mike. There's a great documentary about Bob and Doug McKenzie. You should watch if you ever get a chance. I mean, it's probably not as funny as we think it is, but it's pretty funny.
There's a documentary on you and me, man. I guarantee you.
I doubt it, but
You tell
Yeah.
AI to make a documentary about the Phil and John Zone.
Oh, for sure.
maybe.
Did you find that setting, Mike?
Original sound for musicians?
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Okay. All right.
Right.
We'll mute out and we'll give you the stage for a minute, Mike. Folks,
Oh my God.
it might work, it might not. We're gonna
5,
let it roll no
6,
matter what.
7, 8.
You just sing with your heart, brother. That's all that
original
matters.
sound for musicians. Now let me see here if it lets me do that.
If I could get Phil to turn his on, man. I
Back
tell you.
on. Is that?
Mhm.
Ah.
Play the guitar and sing a word at the same time. That's how we test it.
Ah.
Now we're cracking on. Our friend Mike Lynch, folks, from Ontario, Canada, north of the border. International show tonight, folks. Thank you, Mike, for being part of it. I'm going to give you the stage now, and you can say a few words before you get started or whatever you're going to do. We'll be back when you're
I
done.
want to do, if you don't, guys, you don't have to, I want you to help me with singing Happy Birthday to Crystal Charest right now.
We'll try. It may not.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday
to you.
First ever Zoom birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
Crystal Charcuterie.
Happy birthday to
Say what?
Hey,
Man, that's the
folks.
closest I've been to church in a long time. Thanks, brother.
I was gonna do
We'll mute out and we'll let you have the stage, buddy.
back on my brand new album. I used to dream I was a cowboy. Well, it's not the title track. Well, I still remember that cedar fence, nearly 10 miles long. Big cornfields higher than me, and in the background, a barn. Hey, me and my brothers used to play out there till Mama would call us in. You know, I grew up in the country, that's where my heart's always been. Well, Daddy used to play me that old country music on the old radio. Hey, we'd sing along with June and John and Willie, Waylon and Jones, and they let me stay up and watch Yeehaw till they yelled at me to get to bed. Hey, I grew up in the country, that's where my heart's always been. That's right. And I don't know where this world's gonna go, but I sure know where I've been. Hey, I've been loved by the sweetest doves, family, all great friends. Hey, I keep the faith, knowing someday, good Lord will let me back in. Hey, I grew up in the country, that's where my heart's always been. I like to send this one out to all my kinfolk back there in Mono Road, Ontario. About 2 hours north of Toronto. Here's to the Toronto Maple Leafs, folks. They're on a winning streak. Hey, and I keep the faith, knowing someday, yeah, the good Lord will let me back in. Hey, I grew up in the country, that's where my heart's always been. I said I grew up in the country, that's where my heart's always been. I still remember that cedar fence, folks, it was 10 miles long. That's it, I grew up in the country.
Wow.
Cheers.
Great, Mike. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful song. You sound great tonight too. It's coming through really well.
For the
See,
live music.
Hey,
that
Mike,
extra 30 seconds of
That
checking
is
out that sound
brilliant.
thing, man. Beautiful,
I'm
beautiful.
so glad that you thought of that idea because, I got a bravo. Got a bravo.
Sometimes there'll be like a musician that we just can't get that figured out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, Teresa Unger said bravo with the whole giving it up, buddy. Sounded really good.
I mean, not really good. Really, really good, Michael. That is your vocals there. You hit. It's a beautiful thing.
Then you got a woohoo and a great song too, man.
Kitchen.
Oh, that's, it's weird because I only lived in that town, that house I told you about for 8 years of my life. And I wrote that song thinking about that time of my life. And that's what, to me, why I was so excited about the song, because it made me realize where I was really from. Because you know, you think you're from this place, but because you spend a lot of time in a certain place, and then you forgot that you spent all this other time in this other place, and that's actually, it sticks with you, right? So in the country.
And then you know what? Well, writing down our memories and ideas and thoughts and experiences, again, it's important, man. It's almost like it's an Alzheimer's thing we got to do for the future too, because you can go back and listen to your music and it might bring back the part of the brain you need to bring back or something. There's all kinds of things about writing stuff down, but sharing the memories. Somebody said life well lived. Mike is the best. Teresa likes you. I don't know who she is, but she likes you. Best Canadian singer songwriter at its best. Yep.
Oh, that's kind of.
Yep. My good buddy Tom Dean checking in. Crystal Charette thanking us for the happy
Hi,
birthday.
Tom Dean.
Hi, Tom Dean.
My favorite.
I remember Tom Dean.
We don't chorus enough in life. Happy birthday is one of those chorus moments where you actually chorus and you sing happy birthday, and everybody knows where the high is and the low part, and by your lip, they know where it's at. And you don't outside of church, like I said, you don't get that very much in life anymore. There's not a whole lot of sing-alongs. But happy birthday is definitely one of them.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Happy birthday. What a song, eh? I like to collect that royalty check, eh?
I wonder. They say it's the most one of all time, so they're keeping track of it. But how could they? I mean, everybody who's born gets one for every year they're alive.
Yeah. It's the original Napster, though, eh? No one ever paid for that. That song.
No, my grandma taught me that. You can't. I don't know. Grandma learned it from somebody else before her. I'm not sure where that came from.
Hey, Mike, what brings you back to our show?
Me asking.
In 2 years.
What?
I'm going to answer your question, my question that I'm telling you, because I can see it in your eyes that it's just something. Yeah.
I asked, reach out to people that were important to us building this show. I think Mike was a real important person coming into it because, like I said, you were doing your own thing, I was doing my own thing. We respected each other's hours. We didn't overlap.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there was a time whenever it was like carve out your hour, because that's what you're going to get, and you try to look all your buddies are doing something too. Make sure they're not using the same hour.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause I remember moving up to 8:00 because we did 7:30 for a long time. And then I moved up to 8:00, and me and Patty had a big discussion about moving up to 8:00. Oh my God, who's on at 8:00 on Friday night? Of course, there were friends that were on at 9 or something like that. And you thought, I don't want to kind of ruin it I don't want to cut into their show and try to be kind of
after society kind of reformed itself and we went outside again, people had stuff to do on those nights. It was hard to, and hopefully you had gigs and we were able to go do stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, it took time. Took a lot of time for for things to kind of get a little bit normal. Or
Jim Hossecker says he heard Tim Huss has been covering one of your tunes, Mike.
yeah, I heard that. I heard that. I haven't seen a royalty check yet, but I've heard that.
Before we talk about royalties and copyright and all that shit, like, is it flattering though? Is that flattering if you write a song and somebody wants to play it? I mean,
actually, I'm a big fan of Tim Huss's, so there's that.
He's probably not getting a royalty check either.
When I heard that, I was pretty flattered, actually. Oh, yeah, definitely. So I was glad to hear Tim's back out there performing again live, and I guess he took a little bit of a break. But yeah, no, that's the biggest compliment of all time.
Yeah,
absolutely. I got this song. One of my favorite songs I wrote in the last couple of years was this one. I had a dream of being a star up on the stage with my old guitar. Many folks said, Mike, now you'll never get far. It's a nasty business, gonna break your heart. Still I love to write these songs, watch good people sing along. Means more to me than anything I've ever done. I've seen a lot of country, I've made a lot of friends. And if I could, I could do it all again. I got my own records, I still love to play old Hank to Willie. Yeah, the good old days. Snow Carter to Connors, yeah, the Canadian way. You don't have to remind me I was born too late. Still I love to write these songs, watch good people sing along. Means more to me than anything I've ever done. I've seen a lot of country, I've made a lot of friends. And if I could, I could do it all again, do it all again. Hey! I do it all again. I miss those first days out on the road, learning to laugh again, putting on a show, making friends everywhere I'd go. To write these songs, watch good people sing along. Means more to me than anything I've ever done. I've seen a lot of country, I've made a lot of friends. And if I could, I could do it all again, do it all again. I love to write the songs. Cheers out there. The dream still goes. Whatever that is, it's what I do.
Never stop dreaming. That's it, man. That's it. Never stop dreaming. That's part of it. You can have a dream and you can even fulfill that dream, but you should still continue to dream about what you can do next, man. That's pretty awesome. That's beautiful, Mike. We just had a conversation about an idea, and then you said, well, I got a song about that, and you sang that idea to me in a song. That doesn't happen every day, man.
Well, I think the flow of the songwriting goes with kind of the way I think about things every day. So that's I got a brand new one here. I don't know if I should share this or not, but it reminds me of like an old Western song.
We like encore, and we like a world premiere video situation here, folks.
This hasn't been recorded yet, so hopefully some guy in Nashville doesn't, kind of steal this or anything like that.
No comment. Folks, don't.
It could AI. Anyone can do it. kiss, a kind word, John, if I can. Nice to see you, talk to you later. I got on my horse 'cause I'm riding again. I was feeling down, now I'm heading back to town. Find a damsel I can love and watch this old cowboy. Just watch this old cowboy ride into the sun. You got me now. Yeah, I'm tired of feeling sad and lonely. Yeah. Feeling sorry for little old me. Cup of coffee in the morning. Hey, I gotta feed the horse 'cause I'm riding again. I was feeling down, now I'm heading back to town. Find a damsel I can love. Just watch this old cowboy. Hey, just watch this old cowboy. Just watch this old cowboy ride into the sun. Here we go. Anybody out there with a mandolin? Maybe a fiddle right now would be nice. How about a pedal steel guitar? Good. Hey, play that thing. Da 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 da. All right. Well, it's a beautiful day. Sun is shining. Faces are smiling. Tails are wagging. And I guess I'm bragging. Why's that, Mike? 'Cause I'm on top of the world. Hey, hey, yeah, I'm feeling down. Now I'm heading back to town. Find a damsel I can love and watch this old cowboy. Hey, just watch this old cowboy. Just watch this old cowboy ride into the sun. That's my new one. Never been played to anybody except Patty before.
Terry Allen, eat your heart out, man. We got a songwriter in the house, man. Recording the sucker.
Hey, Mike,
Or somebody coming out there with them cowboy boots on in Nashville. You record it and then send Mike the check, man. Mike, that sounds beautiful, man. That sounds beautiful. I want to hear you sing it.
Guys. Thank you very much for that. I enjoyed it.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm a critic of music. That's dope.
Energy, just like the whole rolling train. That was good, man. That was good.
Really kind of you.
Yeah, man. Church. What the heck are we doing here, folks?
Jeff Blackmore wants to see how the Great White North is.
How's it going in the Great White North, says Jeffrey Blackman. Yes, yes. Jeffrey's been on our show more than any other guest.
I remember Jeffrey from the old days there, I think.
We did a show one time where Jeff was my guest host because Phil had died off. Some excuse he gave me.
You never know if Phil's going to be on or off, eh?
It was a real off that night. Didn't show up.
You know what? I'm here right now, and I'm enjoying the show.
Yeah, I tell you what, Phil, I'm glad you are, buddy. Mike, you too. I tell you, this is
100%. I'm happy to see Phil and yourself again, John.
Great to see you. And that was a great song. And that was really, I'm a really old man. I am. And I'm a critic of music.
It's funny because
very good.
So I did reach out to Mike earlier today, and we've been talking the last few weeks, and he's got stuff going on, gigs and different things and hockey and stuff. But I've been wanting to have you back on the show, and then today before I reached out to you, I was actually in my bathroom, and I looked down and see how clean the bathtub was. And my first thought went to, I wonder if he wore his boots up in that bathtub and made a bunch of marks and scuffs in there. I had to reach out to you right away, man. I was thinking about you, man.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And I was talking to a friend today, and he brought it up. He said, "Yeah, I remember live in the bathtub, and we get it all the time. We were all around Canada this summer, and you don't hear it everywhere, but like for example, Jim Hoshucker there, who's watching. I played a show up there in Saskatchewan." and ESK, the Esk Fest, and and when I got there, he put a bathtub on the front of the stage.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
think he was helping,
"What?"
probably.
It wasn't a. I'm a purist. It wasn't a clawfoot.
Right. Oh, sure.
It was more of a plaster. I don't know what the heck it was. It was a little bit lighter than a clawfoot. A clawfoots are really heavy. I know that for a fact because I put that one in myself.
I think they call that clawfoot reverb. Is what you're getting off the sound off that.
Oh my god! I could make a record in a clawfoot tub, no problem.
And somebody would be like, "How did you record that, man?" They'd be like, "You ain't gonna believe this shit."
What's the temperature up there?
Nice to see you, Jim Hoshecker's checking out now.
Yeah, we said his name.
I hope he's not upset that I mentioned the bathtub thing.
He said that before you said it. No, he said that a minute before you said it, but I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. Hey, that's the show. Ain't here to impress nobody or depress anybody. It's just here to have a good time, you know. And
yeah, I don't want to depress him.
we don't want to offend anybody. But we don't know what we're. Sometimes you just do that by accident this day and
Hey,
age.
Mike,
you know?
what's the temperature up there?
Let me look at the window here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, it's about actually, believe it or not, it's. Can you see out that window?
Not
All
quite.
right, don't go
Yeah,
there.
close.
Yeah, you're like me.
There it is. See, it's nothing there. It's just a window. But there's, I'd say it's probably about zero.
Enough said, Mike. I like that. What's the temperature? What's the weather? Look out the window. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm south of you.
Enough
He's
said.
north of you, buddy. So you're just right there, no middle, right there by Chicago town.
I'm in Chicagoland, and he lives farther south, so our temperatures swing.
Yeah.
No, well, this show when we did it, and part of what happened when the show kind of crumpled out was I didn't get guests for like 6 weeks in a row because I was being lazy, you know, and it was kind of like just not thinking about it till the day of the
Hey,
show.
you know,
and
John?
I would try to like reach out to people
talk.
at the last minute, and I wasn't very professional about looking for guests for I would say a
still
few
not
months,
very
honestly. Like the last end, the end of the show is mostly just me and Phil talking for like 2 hours. So.
Oh, yeah.
You guys make the show. Come on in here and singing those songs for us, and sharing your heart and who you are, Mike, and you and Patty and the crew up there. We feel like we got friends out there in the world, and in different places,
You
So
guys have lots of friends, especially up here in Canada. There's we love you guys. We miss you guys.
It sucks
no
when
issue with this guy. I miss coming to the States. I haven't been down in a while. I love the States.
we love you guys too.
I wish I was more professional, but this is my thing.
This
My
is your
John,
professional
my friend
best.
John got me into this thing, but I'm very sincere and
If you're just
thank you, Mike. And
if you're just now tuning in, folks, this is the Phil and John Zone International.
It's only weed,
It's a show without borders. Where no, I don't know. I just had to tell them in case they accidentally found me, which I doubt they did.
hey,
John,
Mike,
said,
quit smoking
just-
cigarettes, man.
just so
Every
you
time
know,
I
this-
do. Damn it.
Phil, this is legal up here. It's not.
I know.
Well, Illinois, we're lucky too.
I can't smoke cigarettes in the house. It's my rule.
We make him think about cigarettes when we smoke in front of him. It's his problem because he needs to quit those bitches anyway. He needs to stop it.
I know. I've been. Oh, don't. In case my parents are watching, I've been struggling, but
No,
with my cigarettes, but trying to keep them back to
but it.
very few.
There's nothing simple
quite
about that process.
funny. Mr. Lynch, whatever, came back
Mr.
on our
Lynch.
show years later.
He's French. He is French Canadian.
Mr. Lynch. What? Mr. Lynch.
He's Inspector Lynch. I don't know. We can go all down on that one.
Uh,
There again, we're trying not to offend anybody, all right?
I can
Especially these
offend
Canadians. They're our neighbors. They're like our best friends, man. Honestly, we are
I
next
miss
one.
No,
those
they're
guys-
not really.
I miss those guys that just offended everybody, and that way there's nobody to worry about being offended. Everybody got offended. Just
John
offend
Cleese.
everybody, we're good.
What's my favorite Canadian? Some of my favorite bands are Canadian. Rush, Triumph,
Mike Lynch. But folks, if you're just tuning in again, I want you to
This is
say this out
top
loud.
10.
We are talking to our friend Mike Lynch here. His music's available out there in the world. He did release an album. Did you sell on vinyl? Did you do vinyl or vinyl
I do have a vinyl here, but I don't. Honestly,
of your music though, Mike? How do we order that, bud? Can
I
we
think
get that?
you can get it on my website. I'll have to talk to my management team.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, how do you get it on the website? Yeah, you can just send me a message and I'll set you. John. You know how to get in touch with me. I'd love you send.
Oh,
you
I know, but look him up, folks. Follow this guy. You heard his voice.
You
You
got
heard him play
vinyl
that
records,
guitar.
Mike?
Yeah, he's got vinyl records that we need to have a copy of at least. We'll
Wait
figure it
a
out.
minute.
But I knew you did it. So I knew you released the album. I just don't know what format people release stuff in these days. You know, it's all kind of. You hope it goes out.
I almost didn't even put it on Spotify, but there's so many people, younger folk, that listen to Spotify. You can't really ask them not to listen to Spotify. Like it's pretty well out there now. So
There's not a lot of history of musicians protesting the radio and then making it big. I mean, it doesn't just didn't not like you know they not all of them got played on the radio, but they didn't protest the radio. There was it was a gift. It was something that you could get your song shared and you know.
I'm 63. I don't know what Spotify hell is. I'm going to put on a DVD and watch a movie.
But say, at our age, do we know what AM and FM stand for? I mean, it's important to know that kind of stuff.
FM radio. When I put on XRT from Chicago, it's a beautiful thing. But I know good musicians, and
But that's kind of the equivalent now of where you're going to find any kind of new music. The radio is not going to give you any more new music anymore, folks. It's just not.
I don't need much more. What
popular-
do you need much more
Get
for?
less new music, I think, actually.
You'll get less.
A
Yeah.
lot of
More
stuff for.
You know, the top.
What are you going to
40.
do when you?
If you have a local public access radio station or a college radio station where there's actually people talking on it, that's what you're going to go to in this case of end of the world or whatever. Now we have left is radio waves, but there's not much left in the way of they're not feeding you anything new. And you know, the classic rock still feels good, of course, and classic country feels really good, but you're not going to find new interesting things without a little exploration. You know, finding somebody like Mike or finding watching our show even. We're trying to introduce new stuff all the time that's out there, and it's very available, and there's so much of it. I express this every week on the show. There's so much music right in your arm's reach. Just look for it. And you're going to find singer-songwriters and beautiful stuff happening all around you. My point is a train that went off the tracks about 3 syllables ago, but I'm just thankful again, that we get to even do this.
Choo-choo!
Amplitude modulation and frequency modulation, if you want to talk about sound waves and radio. We can have a whole show about that.
So what, do I got to go back to Live in the Tub now, or what, John?
No, you don't got to go back. Let's not do that. Just keep playing your songs and keep producing and using your heart to write these songs. And we're going to give it back to you again, Mike, because you got great sound tonight. I'm going to shut up.
It does so good.
Well, I think I've written the song, and everyone around this area seems to like it, and I've been playing it a lot. But some people hate it, but most people like it. And it was just the song was. I think.
Hold on. Do you have critics that come? Do you have critics that come to your shows like, no, Mike, that was no good, dude? I doubt that happens.
The critics are the ones that never talk to you. Like, they see you in the room and they're like, I know that guy.
Critics only type. Remember that. Yeah.
But I've been doing this since what do you call that? The MySpace. Okay, so if you go back to the end of the 90s, you had MySpace and then blah blah blah, right? And I was telling a friend today, I said every 5 minutes you gotta figure out how to use this thing, and then you gotta figure out how to use this thing. And as an indie artist, it's almost impossible to get anywhere, because by the time you figured out how to do that thing, they've already moved on to the next app and everything else. So it's just really. So I think that maybe I was the smartest thing I could have done is just keep working at the songs and the songwriting, and maybe because to me it's. The music business is very complicated. I used to dream I was a cowboy riding on the range, herding up them cattle just before it rained. oilskin boots, big tall hats, and a horse named Blue, riding into the sunset with a girl like you. Used to dream I was a cowboy. Used to dream about it, oh boy. Just like in the movies, I could see myself way up in the mountains, whiskey on my breath, star-filled skies, moonlit nights, beans on a fire, singing an old western song from a different time. Used to dream I was a cowboy. Used to dream about it, oh boy. I used to dream I was a cowboy. Used to dream about it, oh boy. Yeah, I once knew a real cowboy. His name was Bill. Liked to chew the tobacco, lasso us kids up just for a thrill. Yeah, and I can tell old stories about the good old days, how we moved 1,000 cattle crossing Alberta highway. Used to dream I was a cowboy. Used to dream about it, oh boy. I used to dream I was a cowboy. Used to dream about it, oh boy. Used to dream I was a cowboy, riding on the range, herding up them cattle just before it rains. Used to dream I was a cowboy. That one really stuck in my. It's like putting a knife right in your heart, because that's kind of, in a way, the song is about just giving her all you got, and whatever happens, happens. It's the dream. It's the dream
dream
of being
song.
a
Is it-
musician and an artist.
Well, it's a dream. It's a dream song. Yeah, it's a dream that not everybody gets to have anymore. Like we grew up in a time whenever that was a dream. And it's hard to find a kid that wants a dream to be a cowboy. That doesn't,
Yeah.
isn't that commonplace for us growing up? Who thought that was one of our options,
Yeah, sure, yeah.
right?
Yeah, actually, it's true. I really actually had gone out to Alberta, and I didn't live there a short period, but I was aspiring to maybe be an actual cowboy on a ranch. It was something if an opportunity had come up, like to do something like that, I would have maybe done it, but that's kind of an old thing now.
I think you did, Mike. No, I think you are a cowboy, dude. I'm not gonna die. I'm not. What, are you kidding me, man? It sounds great, brother. Music sounds good. You look great. It's
Oh,
good to
thank
see
you.
you.
You do too. We're doing okay for what's that? 5 years now?
Yeah, at the beginning of COVID, there we watched if you watch episode 1, like we kind of commented earlier, those are available out there. But we watched episode 1. there's only like 2 white hairs in his beard.
Yeah.
And so this is what 5 years will do to you.
Yeah.
But
I know.
I'm still here.
Sometimes at the show, I have to. I'm walking around, and sometimes I'll take my cowboy. I'll do this with my cowboy hat, and I'll say, just in case you wondered, I still have my hair. You know.
Well, you got to remind me every now and then. No offense, Phil, keep your hat on, brother.
I have no hair. Yeah, that's where I learned.
Yeah, you got to let them know that you still have that lots of hair, and that means you're doing great. If you've still got your hair, you're doing great.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. A lot of people like, well, and I'm not gonna. If you're watching out there, folks, I went to high school with, that always took care of your hair and put all that product in it when we were growing up. It's funny how you guys are all bald now. But,
Yeah. Oh man.
but that's all I'll say about that. Anyway, man, it's good to see you, Mike, for sure, man. I don't know what else you got going on tonight. You playing hockey?
Actually, I'm not. I injured my back last Sunday, and it's been a pretty agonizing week actually, and gotten me thinking about. We were gonna play like in a little mini tournament this coming Sunday in Buffalo, and I had to back out because I told my manager Jay, I said I don't know if I'll be ready,
Yeah,
and
sure.
let alone play 2 games in one day.
Yeah.
So sadly, as a Canadian, I'm really sad I can't play hockey right now. It really
I bet.
upsets me.
Yeah, you guys can't win it.
Hey, when I reached out to you and I looked at the last message that I sent to you, you were saying you were going to play hockey, and I called you Wayne. And it took me a second to realize why I called you Wayne, but then I realized it was a Wayne Gretzky reference, I'm guessing, for
Wayne's World.
somewhat on the level of Wayne Gretzky of hockey players in my mind.
Oh boy.
If
But
you say
so I hope
Wayne-
that was. But then I hope that wasn't offensive. Like, is that offensive to call
I
like a
know.
hockey player from Canada Wayne Gretzky, like to go good job Gretzky or something like that, or is that like a compliment? I don't know.
Gretzky's the best.
He was, yeah, for sure, man, for
Like,
sure.
What are you trying to delve into his politics or something?
No, we don't talk about that on this show. Sorry, Mert.
That's what I'm saying. Wayne Gretzky was the best hockey player. Like a lot of people always say, yeah, but he wouldn't be able.
But see, I knew.
Today. He
See,
wouldn't be
I
able to
knew-
play that good today, and it's like, I don't think so. I think if Wayne Gretzky started today, he'd be just as good
Like
as
from
he
his
was.
from his prime,
I
with the
agree,
kids playing
I
today.
agree.
I mean, the game is different, but it's not that much different.
But it was about his skating, though, and his ability and his finesse, we'll call it, I knew it would go deeper than that. So for some reason, whenever I thought I knew it would go deeper, I didn't want to get political, but like I knew there was some.
No.
And I didn't know if that's positive still in Canada or for something you said they said. I don't. The world. I'm overly conscious about that shit these days, and it's stupid because, like you said, when we had comedians and people that just like put it all out in the open, it let it be more free and understanding, and then there was no hurt there, no hatefulness.
I'd love to try some bourbon.
All bourbon's
You
good.
can't even get it anywhere around here.
No.
We
Sir.
might take over your country, Mike.
So wait a
Like,
minute. So like you
right.
can't. Is it too high of an alcohol content for you to have there?
Too high of an-
Well, I don't know. What's the rule about that shit? Hold on a second. You got me thinking.
That's actually hilarious. Too high of an alcohol content.
Wait a minute. Or is it too low, eh?
Oh, that's funny.
If you want me to go there.
No, it's nothing to do with the alcohol content. It's no,
I'd
it's
send
not.
you some, but they're probably listening. I can't do that.
Yeah. It's nothing to do with that. It's more to do with just some silly politics in the country, throwing
Yeah.
out, or not, selling American booze now.
Really?
And anyways, I'm not saying I
We
agree
don't
with
talk
that.
about politics, Mike. No politics.
Exactly. I don't want to go into that. And that's the whole point. But that's all I'm saying is you can't get bourbon anywhere. And I miss going to Buffalo. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
maybe the whole point is that we don't talk about that, but damn it, we're here and we still care. Come on, people. There's good people in the world. Remember that.
Yeah.
absolutely. You guys took
Everywhere
me-
everywhere you go.
Oh my God.
Everywhere. So that's
What
all
was
we
it
can. You can't
over
get deeper
there?
than that. But damn it, there are good people everywhere you go.
Oh man.
Mm. It's a weird week
Well,
down here. And
hey John, if I go live in the tub anytime soon, I'll
Well, tag me.
I'll tag you.
I don't miss it because actually you got a couple of requests inside the thing about bring the tub back and make sure that
Oh,
where's the bathtub? Somebody's asking. You know, it's unfortunately, Mike, you branded yourself with that forever on the internet, probably. But it's a good thing. It was good sound, and there's got to be a reverberation that's coming from the tub, man. It's metal. It's like a big bowl.
Every time I
don't
think
know.
of Mike Lynch, I think of poutine and the hockey team has never won a hockey championship
gonna
in
bring
a
that up
long
now.
time.
He's gonna bring that up.
And I love him.
Montreal Canadiens
He only gets 1 minute to
There.
talk about sports usually.
or the Quebec Nordiques. That used to be a Canadian team, I believe.
Yes, it was.
Quebec Nordiques. I believe
Yeah,
they're
the
not.
brothers.
They're gone now, aren't they?
I do believe so.
So you got Montreal and Ottawa now. And
Most of
Winnipeg-
my musician friends don't know sports. I'm a sports guy. I'd rather have my friends know music. So
yeah.
There's a theme song for it, I think.
Also,
This is Phil's Sports Minute. He gets a minute to talk about sports. You just happen to be caught in the trap of it all, Mike. So, Phil, we got a minute. Talk about it.
all right. What the hell is with the Chicago Bears? I don't understand how they win. I grew up.
What do you mean?
inside
What the hell?
Chicago.
Did you see that game? I'm not wearing green
Hey,
for the
I got
Packers,
5
man.
minutes. You can't talk to me.
Phil, I'm coming
Wait a
down
minute.
to see a Bears
Wait a
game.
minute. How does it come through? My segment is sports, but the Bears. I'm a Viking fan and go for sports. I love you. I like music more. I have 15,000 guitars down here. I know how to play.
That's Phil's Sports Minute, folks. 1 minute of sports. Sorry again, you get drawn into that, Phil. We can talk about it more, but leave it like 1 minute's enough because you started repeating yourself already.
I'm gonna check the weather right now. Hang on a second here.
They're gonna pinch me on that using that music track pretty soon. They're taking all the free stuff away. I tell you, folks.
You know what?
It's snowing
How
out
many-
there.
It's snowing.
Snowing up there.
Snowing up in Canada, folks.
Snowing up there, folks. What are the odds? Snowing in Canada.
Hey there.
The thing about Canada, folks, compared to down here, is when it snows up there, it doesn't
Goddamn
melt
moose
like 2 days
meat
later.
sucks.
Probably. And my
What?
guess, I don't know. It doesn't melt 2 days later. Like here, we get snow. It's like, oh no.
I really haven't-
Where we are, it does a little bit. Like Buffalo, it's amazing. They'll get like 2 feet of snow, but we'll only get 6 inches.
Yeah.
It's,
Well,
it-
up in America,
it's
I
a lot
got
more
about
of
8
it.
inches. You're done, Mike. You're never coming back.
You get 8 inches.
Are you shitting me, man? We're gonna have him back next week, I think.
Yeah, I got more songs to play next week for sure.
I tell you, the songs are beautiful tonight, Mike. I really appreciate
don't care.
that.
You could do it up there in Canada.
Don't forget, it is called the Phil and John Zone, I guess. The Phil and John Zone.
Yes, it's my show.
So
All
how
right.
do
Well,
you?
if you guys are letting me go, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
All
buddy,
right,
we'll
do
get you
one
back,
more.
man. We'll
I'll
get you
let
back,
you
Mike.
slide.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
let
So
you
good to see you.
slide.
It was absolutely fantastic to see you guys, and
Are you sure?
I don't know. I think so.
Please,
I know you saw.
Just look.
Can you
just
play
look
another
well.
song, Mike? Mike, play another song.
please,
Slide.
you guys asked him to play another song? You're gonna put him on the spot.
Yes,
Well, I don't want
gotta
to deny the
eat.
folks now. They're
I
all
gotta watch
I
the
don't
movie.
have a final song here.
Never.
He's just trying to get by, Phil. If you want to ask me personally, what I would say, I'd say he's just trying to get by, man.
Well, I got. I guess I got one more or 2 or 5 I could play, but I'll just start with this one.
Selfish. We really enjoy it. I'm just gonna say.
Who's tuning?
The North Wind.
This was inspired, I guess, by just the world changing, and obviously lots of tent cities and all these different things that you couldn't imagine were unimaginable 25 years ago, right here in Canada. Well, I stepped out of my front door. I see a world I don't know no more. Neighbors never say hello. Garage doors just close. Sirens and the city lights, that ain't exactly the kind of life wanted for me. I'm a country boy in the city. I got friends up the street, closest thing to real hillbillies. They like to drink and get real wild, have country kind of nights. Sometimes I wear my cowboy hat. Folks around here, you know, they just laugh, 'cause they ain't never seen a real country boy in the city. I built a new front porch. I put on an old screen door. That's where I like to play my banjo. I like cutting grass in overalls. My lumber jacket is my mating call. Girls, you've never seen a real country boy in the city. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Need a fiddle solo or something in there. The world's smallest fiddle. I was walking downtown, old side street. A homeless man runs up to me, said, "Son, have you seen the light? Do you believe in Jesus Christ?" And down behind the new condos, a sea of tents just grows and grows. A new reality, country boys in the city. Hey, I built a new front porch. I put on an old screen door. That's where I like to play the banjo. I like smoking grass, wear overalls. My lumber jacket is my mating call. Girls, you've never seen a country boy in the city. Yeah, I built a new front porch. I put on an old screen door. That's where I like to play the banjo. I like smoking grass, wear overalls. My lumber jacket is my mating call. Girls, you've never seen this country boy in the city. Sometimes I miss the old farmhouse, the simple life folks talked about. Country boy in the city. The country boy in the city. That's one I wrote a little while back.
So I got a feeling you live in kind of a rural area. A lot of people, huh, around you? Is there a lot? Do you live close to us? Now, I'm not familiar with your city or town, but like, is it rural area? Like, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of an urban. Like, do you call? Some people call
Urban.
me
I mean, urban. I mean, I'm like urban people, like city,
Yeah.
like cars and
Yeah,
stuff, and roads and shit. And
Oh
now,
yeah,
did you
roads, bridges, bars all around the place.
did you grow up outside of a place like that? Excuse me, rural areas. What I mean to say, because you're in an urban area right now, but like, you grew up in a more rural area.
Absolutely, yeah. Even when I grew up in a town, maybe 20 miles that way, it was a lot more of a small town where you kind of knew people when you walk down the street, kind of thing.
You don't have to go too far outside of a city to get to rural, the country. We'll call it, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know. You got a country in your soul, brother. It's just good to hear it, and I hear it through all your songs and how you do it. And I don't know. I'm going to promote you as long as I can. I'm going to keep people
Well, I
checking you out and
appreciate that,
tuning
my
into
friend.
you, because important to me, man. I really appreciate you, Mike, and thank you for being on our show, man. I'm gonna let you go here pretty soon, but
I mean, really, yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
And John and Phil, these are my paintings behind me here. I wanted to show you there. I don't know if you can see that.
yeah, I was gonna ask you about that, man. You painted that clock.
A couple of them there where I used for my, I kind of just did this to make my album. I'm not a professional like you, John. I just do it because I get inspired now and again to do it. But the clock is over there. There it is. And there's like a hockey player. There's a little,
Listen, though, in one of our interviews we did with you, there was an actual clock sitting on the table, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's right here, actually.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. See, I knew I wasn't fooled, man. So when I mentioned clock earlier, I was thinking about that clock, and then you got to paint the clock. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I just try to paint things that I can see or close by, I don't know. I just like to say I just dabble with it. I enjoy the oil kind of thing.
Process of it sometimes is what the reward is. When I'm painting, the finished painting is great, and everybody can see the pictures and stuff that I make. But doing it, just probably like music and everything else, when you enjoy something, the process of it is where you really get the gold, where there really is that experience. And just painting, no matter what you paint and how you paint, I've always expressed, especially to anybody who wants to try it and do it. And yours is great. I'm just looking at your work; it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Is to just do it and enjoy it, that part of it, especially if you can. You know,
I find the hardest part is finding something that I want to draw or paint.
Yep.
Like just finding something that I like. I think, oh, that would be a nice painting, right? Like,
right.
You know. And
sometimes, have you ever dabbled in abstract work of just painting to paint, like colors and see what they feel like together? And I get into that stuff in the outskirts of my work a lot of time, like the stuff that happens out there in the margins, so to speak, can be more satisfying than what I'm trying to paint. Anyway, I just think that your work's great, your music's amazing.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, and I hope that we get to see you again soon. You say it again real quick. What you told Phil earlier, he didn't hear you, is that you're going to a Chicago Bears game pretty soon.
No, I was thinking if I did, would you? Yeah, no. For me, I would probably go to if I could go to a Bills game, I would. I've been to a Bills game before. They're pretty close. It's only 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I just thought if you give me a free ticket, I'd consider the driving down there.
He ain't got no Bears tickets.
But,
there's the truth, eh?
He's seen the Bears and grew up with them, but he ain't got no tickets, man.
That's an 8-hour drive from here, which isn't bad.
It's not too bad, man.
Got to be real serious about it to go 8 hours.
Yeah, you sure do.
Okay,
well,
fellas,
man.
thank you so much. And,
thank you very much, brother.
And from Canada,
Michael.
Milwaukee.
And here's to Buck Owens and everything else. We'll see you guys the other side of the.
Thank you. Cheers.
Hey, reach out for anything you need anytime, Mike. Okay. It's time. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I can almost hear it. Right. Ticking, talking, ticking, talking, ticking.
Over and out.
Over and out, buddy. Good to see you, Mike. Thank you, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
What's weird, you think? What do you think is weird?
What
Everything?
we're doing for all these years, meeting these great people.
We do meet some great people, man. We've been really lucky to be.
Yeah, but
this was a good. The show was good tonight.
John, I don't care who's looking at us.
We're still live, of course. We're still live, Phil. But I think your light is really good tonight, Phil. You have really good light tonight. Stop right there. Stop. Just hold still.
We've done.
You look great.
Shows, and I am the way I am.
We are the way we are. Man,
if you're watching the show, then I love you.
That's it, folks. We are the way we are, all of us. Each one of us individual and different, but same. Emmylou Harris to the Grateful Dead. No, wait, or vice versa. You know what I mean? We're all in this together. It's good to see you, Phil. You feel good. What do you want to do now? We don't have to go home yet.
I'm making fish tonight. I'm making food, and
Troy Phillips says that you be sexy.
Onion rings, homemade onion rings, fish. and mashed potatoes with mushroom gravy. Oh yeah.
Really good show tonight. Mike Lynch was our guest, folks. He played a lot of good songs. Thanks for encouraging all that. He's got a voice, man. The guy can write. He writes those songs, original music. Mike Lynch with a Y. Check him out, man. Go out there. Not Mike doesn't have a Y. The last name Lynch has a Y, like it should be spelled probably. But go out and follow him, give him a listen. Maybe buy that record if you can find a way to buy that record off his website. I'm gonna buy it. Cause dude, it's just in Canada. It's probably gonna have to pay extra to get it here, but we're gonna buy it. Mike's a great dude. He's been good to us. I bet he's been on 5 or 6 shows. He'd probably be getting the jacket by now. So this is what we do, folks. Phil and Jon Zone. I don't know why or what for, but I'm glad you checked it out.
Yeah, we gotta go. I'm done.
You probably ought to let people go pretty soon and get some rest and call it a Wednesday because it's a Wednesday, folks. And tomorrow's a Thursday, and I never did get to hang Thursdays. But thanks for tuning in, I suppose. What we say is that what we say, folks? Thanks for tuning in. Let me get you some.
No, I mean, I miss my friends. Whoever's watching right now, I don't care. I would love to hang out with my friends, who's ever watching, and John, of course.
Hey, Phil.
Love you, John. Love the Phil and Jon Zone, and signing off.
Yep.
It's the
hang in there. Don't go anywhere yet, Phil.
I wish you were
We can do
my
whatever.
I know I wish you were my
We can
neighbor.
do whatever we
Don't go
want.
anywhere. We can do whatever we
I'm
want.
out here. I'm going to the other side of the Phil and Jon Zone. Thank you for coming on the show.
We're going to have Oliver Stick
Much
back on the show,
love,
folks.
peace.
Check out Mike Lynch, please. Thanks for checking out the Phil and Jon Zone. Keep us going. Keeps us
Just give me
going.
some outro music.
Come on over and eat. I'm making
220 fun
great
shows.
food tonight. Come on
Oh my
over.
goodness. What are we thinking? What were we thinking, Phil?
Same sex rock and roll, but I can't.
Commentary.
You'd have the greatest time of
Sex, drugs, and draw control.
It's a beautiful thing. Watch a good movie.
It is a beautiful thing. I'm glad we get to do it.
It's the
I hope if you like it,
greatest
comment
thing.
in the section, follow, like all that bullshit or whatever. You know.
I'm hungry.
Pay us, sponsor
Phil
us.
and Jon Show.
Give us money.
Phil and Jon Show. Send me a dream.
But not money that we have to like claim. Not that much money. Just like a little bit.
Phil and Jon Show. Brought to you by Phil and John.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's go out there. Let's go get him.
I think that's
Go get him! Go get him, boys!
Some years old.
Thanks everybody for chiming in, man. So what does it matter how old we are? You having a good time? I'm having a good time.
Yeah.